my name is New, and today we will be looking through my journal with Burn After Writing. So the game plan for this is there are about 129 pages. I'm going to whip out a randomizer and I'm going to randomize a page number, and everything on that page number I have to at least mention. And there are some embarrassing questions on here. There's also some interesting ones as well. So I guess we'll find out whether or not I get an interesting one or not. But yeah, on to the thing. So I got the randomizer whipped out and I got the book, so let's get started. The first number is 103. So I'm gonna find that page and just chat about what I got on there. The future is. So the first page, let's play a game. Let's play the predictions game. What do you want from the future? Here are a bunch of things that I want to have in the future. I got a whole list written down, and so I'm gonna talk about it. First things first, I want to have a successful career regarding whether or not I go to college. I'm not 100% sure if I am built for college. I didn't do well in high school. I'm still in high school and I'm still not doing well. I don't enjoy workloads very much of like writing and stuff like that and schoolwork and stuff like that. I struggle a lot with that, but I'm hoping maybe that doesn't impact whether or not I'm able to hold a successful career. Next thing's next. Having a driver's license and a car. So I don't have a driver's license or a car yet, but I'm hoping maybe in the near future when I graduate, I'm able to do the lessons and get a car and have a driver's license as well, because you need one to have the other. So yeah, the next part is lots of pets. I want to have a ton of pets. As long as I have a big place to live and stuff like that and I have more free time, I want to have a dog again. I used to have a dog named Pickle, but I had to put him up for adoption because I wasn't able to care for him, and I still don't have the time with school and work to take care of my dog. And so I had to put him up for adoption. I was really sad, but I don't want that to impact whether or not I get a dog in the future, as long as I'm able to care for the dog properly next time. And possibly more pets, because I really like snakes and I like cats, and as long as the animals interact well, I can continue with that. Anyway, next things next. At some point, shifting. I am a reality shifter. I enjoy reality shifting, and I want to shift at some point. I know it's been 5 years, but I still have hope, and I will make a whole video on that in the future, talking about my scripts and stuff, but yeah. And the next one, having fun with friends and go to parties and clubs. I want to go to parties. I haven't
gone to any parties in my teenage years.
I'm 19 and I still haven't been to a proper party yet. I guess going to the club is also something I want to do in the future, but that's more when I'm legally allowed to drink kind of future. I want to have my own apartment, so I kind of have that at the moment, but not really. I moved out and I moved back in recently, and well, semi-recently, within the past year or so. That's how it went. I want to be able to pay for and have my own apartment, because this is technically still my mom's apartment. Actually, I'm on the lease too, so I guess it's both, but that's not as big as some of the other things on this list. Next thing is not having any more psychoses. That is something I never want to experience again. I experienced one recently over the summer, and it was not fun. I hated it, and I don't like going into psychosis. I have schizoaffective disorder, so if I stop taking my meds, that kind of what happens, but I just don't want to go into psychosis again. And I feel like that's a pretty reasonable thing to not want to experience again. And then the last one is possibly becoming a YouTuber. That's something that I want to do. I really like YouTube, and it would be my dream career if I were to become a YouTuber, but at the same time, I'm not surprised if that just doesn't end up in my cards, because, you know, YouTube is a pretty big platform, and having that kind of attention is not something I really expect to ever get, because I I just don't think people would be that interested in everything I have to offer.
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna do it. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna post.
I'm still gonna post. I enjoy posting YouTube content, but I don't expect it to go viral or anything. Alrighty, I finished up that page. This is what it looks like. Of course, you guys can't read it because it's backwards, but on to the next one. So for the next page, I'm gonna do the randomizer again real quick. I still got it up on my phone, and it's 115. So I guess I'll check out page 115. So some of these pages I haven't filled out yet because some of them are kind of hard to fill out. They're very like broad subjects. Like one of them was legacy, and that's like, it just didn't have an explanation for it, so it was hard. But this next page is the bucket list. So it has a bunch of things written down here that I should cross off once I complete. And I am 19, so I haven't done much with my life yet. This is a 2-pager. And so I think I might just go through the ones that I have done and say that. First things first. I've played chess before. I've made pottery before. I've painted a picture before. I've solved a Rubik's Cube before. I actually know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and I can do it in less than 2 minutes. Yeah, not to brag or anything, but yeah. There's a ton of stuff on here, like ride a horse, which I've done before. Canoe, skiboard, I've skied before. Some of these I haven't crossed off yet, which I'm just doing real quick. There's scuba diving, there's jump out of a plane. I don't know if I'll ever do that. I have a fear of heights. I am terrified of heights, and so I think that I would
shit myself actively if
that happened. Just like while I'm out of the airplane jumping out, and the first thing that happens is I absolutely shit myself while we're going down. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'll kind of skip through it and get out all the things that I've gone camping before. It's not like real camping. We were in a park with a bunch of those RV van thingies and stuff like that, but yeah, I guess that still counts as camping. I have fired a gun before. Back in Austria, I went shooting once with my mom and my stepdad at the time. I've gone rock climbing before. I've learned martial arts before. I used to be in judo and jiu-jitsu. Nothing left. All right, pretty big bucket list, but there otherwise isn't much to do. So let's check out the next page. All right, on to the next page, and this is going to be the last one for this video. So this next page is page number 7. We're going to check that one out right now. I know it's going to be filled out because I filled out all the beginning ones. Alrighty. Some of these I filled out when I was a lot younger than I am now, but here are the 3 questions. The first question is the age at which I became an adult, the person who had the greatest impact of my life, and the person I have loved the most. So for the first one is I wrote 17. I reached a new level of maturity at 17. I can't remember what mindset I was in when I wrote that, but I probably thought that at the time.
I probably thought that, but I sure as fuck wasn't.
And the next one is the person who had the greatest impact on my life. So here, the key word is greatest, because that doesn't have to be a positive impact. So I wrote my stepdad. The impact wasn't positive. He did have a big impact on my life, and it wasn't the most positive. I deal with a lot of mental health issues because of that now. Next one is the person I have loved the most. My mom. I really, really love my mom. I care about her a lot. She's been through some ringers, and I just hope that she can live the rest of her life in peace with the man she loves at the moment. Unless that changes, I don't really know. But yeah, those were the 3 questions on that page. I think we should do a bonus page. So let's randomize one more time. 86, page 86. We'll go on that page. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna finish this up real quick because the page is not finished. I did not answer all the questions. Alrighty, so the 3 questions are my dream job, my favorite food, and my most treasured possession. So on my dream job, I wrote YouTuber because that is in fact my dream job. It's something I've always dreamed of doing because YouTube was such a big part of my adolescent years and stuff like that. And
I already talked about it a little bit earlier with the whole, what my future looks like, but
I just really want to be a YouTuber, and I always wanted that. So, yeah, I always liked the idea of entertaining people. Maybe something about the entertainment industry. It's ironic because I'm probably not going to become an entertainer with the way my life's going at the moment, but that's okay. I'll survive. The second question, my favorite food is camembert. I really like camembert. Like that little fucking, what's it called? That little fucking cat Kwame from Miraculous and Ladybug. That little bitch, Plague. I really like camembert as well, so I guess I'm like him. And the last one, I wrote this myself real quick, but my most treasured possession. I wrote two things, but they kind of come into a package. I have two stuffed animals that I've had since I was a toddler, and I care about them a lot because I had them all the way back when I lived in Austria, and I took them with me to America, and I've had them for a long time, and they're the longest possession that I've ever had. And they mean a lot to me. I really care about them. But it's Gerald the Giraffe and Zoe Zebra. I have names for them. I always had names for them, but I can whip them out real quick, and that's what I'm gonna do. Ignore the loud crash. But, here they are. Zoe the Zebra, and this is Gerald the Giraffe. Now, Zoe the Zebra looks like a Frankenstein because his torso used to be the same, like, stripes as these ones. But unfortunately, during like a big fight with my mom, she tore up my stuffed animal, and she fixed it, but he looks kind of fugly now, but that's okay. We still love him. But he had to go through multiple rounds of surgery when his legs broke, when his torso broke. He is hanging in there though, and he's still Zoe the Zebra. If you couldn't guess, that's which one this one was. He's kind of freaky looking, but he's cool. He's chill. And this is Gerald the Giraffe. He's got big stomach, teardrop body. He slays, of course. Anyway, yeah, those were my stuffed animals, and that was the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me talk about my life a little bit, and I didn't really get to much, but I guess if I make another video, I can get to more in here if people enjoy the content. That was it. That was a peek into my journal. Bye-bye.